Now it's time for some crime stories. That was smooth. I got to be honest. That was pretty good.
That was very good. It sounded good too. It sounded auditorially.
It was, dude. I'm not even Italian, but I do that so much I should be.
Bellissimo.
It sounded like your capstone project for a communications degree. Like,
dude, what was that? What was that broadcasting school that was heavily dousing us with their commercials here in DFW? It was like
that was,
Columbia Broadcasting or some shit. It was like another state, but it was here in Texas, but it was named by another state.
It's the degree I have.
Is it?
Broadcasting communications,
I
yeah.
remember the Bartender Academy commercial more as being annoying. You know, red fuzzy navel, sex on the beach,
and there was that place where we lived in Louisville that was between a bar and a Subway, and that was a bartending school, and I would go there.
Between a bar
I was
and a
going to
Subway.
That I highly recommend. You call 1-800. Yeah.
Bartend.
Yeah.
You gotta have this. You got to. I would go to that bar, and they would have class at night, and I'd see all these sad people that just couldn't pay for the licensing to be a realtor, and it was hilarious to me.
Being there, and they're just like, I thought this was an opportunity.
Bartending's cool. I'm gonna fuck some girls or some guys, whatever you're into, and you can just see everybody in there. I don't know why I keep picturing the teacher looking like fucking Joey goddamn Gladstone,
Nice.
Dave Coulier. That's who I keep picturing, but. These people look sad, and I'm sure if they just would have went to Chili's and lied about bartending in the past, like I did, they just would have got hired.
Have you ever been asked for your bartender certification?
100 times.
Oh, okay.
But I just lie.
Yeah, I just like, no, I got it.
No, I emailed it to you. Do you not get it? Well, I don't carry it around.
No, I've never had anyone ask me for
later.
it at the bartending jobs I've had. They're like, you know, the bartender. I'm like, yeah, I bartended at this place.
Yeah.
The very first time I made up the restaurant.
Dude,
on the resume,
the fucking corporate lady from Chili's head office was there because they were remodeling the kitchen, and they had just hired me, and I said Pink's Tacos. I said Pink Tacos is where I bartended. It's in downtown. I was like, oh, it's in Deep Ellum. There's 100 bars down there. And the fucking lady from corporate asked me about it. She goes, oh, yeah, I love that place. This place is, I made it up. It doesn't exist.
You're lying.
I talked to her for like 20 minutes about this awkwardly in the kitchen as I had like tables out there. And I was just fucking starting to sweat and just lying through my goddamn teeth like a smooth fucking criminal.
She probably went to the back and then was like, he's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, he's lying, but he's good at it.
He knows how to do it.
Yeah.
He can do this job.
Yeah, he'll be fine. Yeah. Also, you can Google a drink. That's what I've always done. Yeah.
Well, I started bartending before it had Google on phones.
Yeah. Luckily, I had a smartphone, so I could bartend. You can do anything with a smart. You could.
So fucking old saying that shit.
No, YouTube got my college degree for me,
dude. You could fly. I literally have a song on Spotify. I'm not trying to promote it. I don't think I'm a good rapper, but it's called "I Can't Read," and some of the lines are like, "I can't read, but I don't need to. I learned everything on YouTube." I bet you could land a goddamn fucking plane. If the pilot died and you have connection, they let you on the Wi-Fi. You could YouTube land whatever plane,
and
it'll fucking shit. You're like. Flip the knobs, do the things.
Twisting knobs and pushing buttons.
Fiddling keys, touching knobs, having
it's going to be
fun
taught
with
to you by like a
man.
14-year-old kid. Like, it's very,
It's going to be like some 12-year-old autistic kid. And he's probably going to land it better than the pilot that died. I mean, he did die at work, so.
All right, so we've got a crime story here that actually might be a case of mistaken identity.
Might be.
We've got a Vegas man that's caught driving with a severed head. He claims he was just an unlucky thief who picked the wrong car.
Who hasn't been there?
Good voice.
I mean, of course.
You have a good voice.
Yeah. There's I
wish people that paid money would recognize that.
There's like episode 81, but there was like 100 episodes. We've had a lot of practice.
Yeah.
All right, so he was driving a car, severed head in it, claimed it was the wrong car. That dude was not driving the wrong car. That was like his girlfriend's head.
But there's a possibility it could have happened.
So tell us.
I'm just trying to talk in as much of this voice as I can.
Let's all sound like we're on NPR. Now, Tiny Desk Concerts.
No, what?
The Flaming Heads.
A Las Vegas man. No, okay. So a Las Vegas man who was caught with a severed head and other body parts in a stolen truck says he just unluckily picked the wrong vehicle to rob. This is what his lawyer's claiming. December 23rd.
That's probably what I would do.
Yeah, no, this isn't my car.
What was the date of the first crime?
23rd, right? Well, the 23rd.
We don't get that deep into it, but it's still real crimes.
Yeah, December 23rd.
But most of these are pretty recent.
They were both caught December 23rd. They were both caught with
No, he
severed
was just caught. This is one person, one story, one time.
severed body parts of the same person.
7 body parts in the car that the guy stole. He's claiming, hey, those aren't my body parts. I didn't do that. I just stole this.
Oh, just
car.
one car.
One truck.
One truck.
As a matter
Okay.
of fact. Yeah.
Sorry, I got confused.
I'm on board.
2 days before Christmas. Feliz Navidad.
It's a special day. My niece's birthday.
Nice. Las Vegas police attempted to pull over a Toyota Tundra, nice truck, actually. And they spotted over a suspended registration. The driver fled, no surprise. I mean,
It's Vegas. There's lights flashing everywhere, pal. Sorry, didn't see you.
You stole it, and you have body parts in the truck, obviously. An air unit followed the truck to a parking structure where they say the suspect switched vehicles and attempted to flee once again, this time in a gold Chevrolet Avalanche.
They don't sponsor us.
Officers managed to chase and corner the truck, but the driver refused to get out. After a brief standoff in which he hurled objects at the officers out the window, they deployed tasers and took the 57-year-old gentleman named Eric Holland into custody.
They brought him to the colony.
Brought him to the colony.
That's your punishment. You live in the colony, Texas now.
Stay here now.
You stare at Nebraska Furniture Mart, you piece of shit. Also, I just want to say, quick note. I think it's hilarious that both of the getaway vehicles he used were a Tundra and an Avalanche.
Yeah.
What's next, you fucking snowflake?
Yeah.
That's fucking...
Next, he got a Honda
Yeah.
Ridgeline, right? Yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
no, there's no Ridgeline.
Believable.
It's because I used the voice.
Yeah,
that's
it
why.
really is.
But when one of the officers began doing the standard inventory to impound the vehicle, this is the Avalanche now as evidence.
The Avalanche.
The case took a much darker facet. Noticing the smell of decayed fish coming from the bed of the Avalanche, the officer said he found several coolers taped shut. Inside these coolers were trash bags containing a human head, a torso, and a pair of legs.
I thought of something fucking terrible to say, but it's a callback, and I kind of really want to say it.
Do it.
So, he noticed the smell of rotting fish?
He did.
Did he have some bags of that holy pussy?
A coroner later determined...
He's going to ask me to take him out of this episode.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine here.
We'll change your name.
I'm a degenerate. It's okay. I just smell good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nicely played. Another Renaissance man.
Yeah.
All right, so the victim they determined was 65-year-old Richard P. Miller. He'd been shot to death before being dismembered.
Yeah, okay.
Did they have all the body parts of him or just several
Well,
body
it's
parts?
the 2 legs, the torso, and the head. So the arms, something mysterious happened with the arms.
Huh, I don't know.
Maybe he made like a homemade, weird, wacky, inflatably arm fucking kind of thing and like put human arms on it and shit.
I'd play with.
I'm
an
saying
arm
that
if I
guy
had
sounds
one.
like he was in trouble, and I wish somebody would have gave him a hand. Or 2.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not good at this. I never said I would. I mean, I do say it a lot, actually.
I mean,
I'm
it's
good at
not.
this,
It's not bad though.
but that's what I-
unfortunate.
I bet you he jizzes thinking about arms across
I made a
America.
preemptive judgment on the man that was running, though. I don't think it's his body parts.
I think
not his
it's
body
probably
parts, right?
unfortunate what happened. He's a victim. He was probably out there just trying to spread his wings.
Yeah, whose truck did he steal that from?
So our original hero, Eric Holland, if you remember, was found with 3 handguns, as well as receipts for a power saw, construction-grade plastic bags, and heavy-duty tape.
That is a prepared man right there.
Is that a murder kit?
But that's in the. It's part of a murder kit. It's stage 2.
all you need that is because you. Can
I don't
use
think
your-
about it a lot.
You can use your hands to kill someone. You don't even need a weapon, and
Well,
that's what you dispose.
I know one guy who can't.
Okay.
I can't help it. I can't. Okay, go ahead.
Always.
Fuck. I'm
Wait,
like,
did you call him the hero? That's comedy.
Our hero of our story.
It's you know what that is? You know what they call that? What he's doing? He's finessing the minouche.
You never know
minouche.
you never know which direction this is going to turn.
That's the title. Finessing the minouche.
finessing the minouche.
There we go. We said it. We said the name of the episode. All right.
Because I'm a family guy. Yeah.
Roll credits.
Done. Cue the music. Boom.
And cocaine and hookers to my trailer now.
There's a little Benny Hill.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
I only care about one of those.
investigators.
That was really good. Also, we might get banned now because we just
It sounded
unlicensed
perfect.
music. Yeah. Stop. They're gonna pull us down from.
Investigators also determined that the bullets lodged in the victim's head came out of one of Holland's handguns.
Oh, what this is?
And he claimed those were his guns, or were they registered?
Yeah,
there?
they were on him, and what they're trying to see, like, you know, he jumped from one truck to another truck. Obviously, this was a Setup truck? You think this is his other truck? Let me drive to my other
Well, I mean,
truck.
yeah. Did they find victims? Said, hey, they stole this. I just got carjacked. If the police are chasing them, he switched
They went
trucks.
to pull him over expired tags or some shit
Yeah, but that's the first getaway vehicle, and he switches to this Avalanche.
inside a parking
And then
structure.
wouldn't somebody be like, hey, I just got carjacked in this parking structure?
Do you run into a lot of
So-
people in parking structures? I hardly see anybody buy their cars in
Not only from behind. I'm kidding. I'm
They pulled him over for the.
They either expired or something with the registration.
Yeah,
Expired
okay.
registration or
The
something.
papers. He didn't have the
They had
papers.
the papers.
Yeah.
So they
But
pulled-
in the first car, they tried to pull him over, right? And
Yes,
then he
the
switched
Tundra-
the Avalanche.
The sexy ass Tundra.
Yeah, so they pulled him over for his papers. He freaked out because he thought he was going to get caught for the murder. Figured he should get to the Avalanche. Thought he was clear to
So he
drive
put the
out.
body parts. He loaded the body parts.
What if the arms were in the Tundra and the rest of the body was over in the Avalanche?
Some people just can't let go of their Toyota, dude. They do run forever. I will tell you that.
300,000 miles?
300
Yeah,
goddamn
yeah.
thousand miles. Holy pussy. Anyways, I'm going too far.
All right.
I got out of
so
pocket.
one of the detectives testified that surveillance footage
Just-
from a home
But
improvement.
I'm sorry. I hate to interrupt you, even though I do it all the
Well,
time.
especially it's
It
going to
doesn't
just
look
add
like.
to you editing. So
Oh well, I'm not going to edit this. But that means that he loaded the body parts from the Tundra into the Avalanche,
Potentially.
right? Because I
Potentially.
mean. Or the only other explanation is because he's got a bullet from his gun in the head of the fucking victim.
Yeah.
If he opened the bag of the car he just stole, which I don't think he did, then he was like, "Oh, a body," and he shot it.
Who was this man to the victim?
He gave a hot shot.
Who was the man to the victim?
we haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, this is just like
Well, it was
only a
a
month
guy
and a
named
half
Rick-
ago, so they probably don't have all those.
It was a
details yet.
65-year-old guy named Richard P. Miller.
Dick Miller.
Dick Miller. Dick P. Miller. Dick and P. Miller.
And we haven't given this disclaimer in a while. We don't try to make fun of the victims. We're just talking about the situation.
But he's dead. He's
Yeah.
not saying anything.
Well, hold on. We're not making fun of his death. We're making fun of his name, and that's objectively a funny
He
name.
already lived that probably in life. Too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he even might have even went by Dick.
He's-
Listen, we're
65.
kicking a dead horse and a dead man at this point.
Dude,
We should
this-
really
This guy
stop.
was 65. He called himself Dick in his friend circles.
This guy has been milling dick for 65 years. He's used to it.
My dead
He's
dad
a-
is dealing him drugs.
All right, so detectives testified that surveillance footage from a home improvement store showed a person who looked like Holland buying a saw and other items. This is investigation working fast. How did they get in contact with this home store? What if that's where the first initial inquiry came from? This guy's buying a saw and he looks weird.
Oh yeah. Well, also he probably bought it with his debit card.
And had blood on his shirt.
This happened in Vegas?
Yeah. And probably still not the craziest thing that happens in
Yeah,
Vegas.
it's not at all.
Yeah. Craziest thing is Kevin Hart still sells out shows there. I'm
crazy.
kidding. That's not that crazy. It makes sense. He's great.
Does Carrot Top still do shows?
For
Yeah,
sure.
he has a residency.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I just heard him on a real podcast recently.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. One day
Yeah.
we'll be like one.
I hope not. I hope somebody just pays us to do this.
So his public defender in court, already not helping, claimed that his client was just in the wrong place. Honestly, a public defender even going this stretch saying this shit actually surprises me.
He probably had nothing else. And he's like,
The client says not his?
Also, his public defender's favorite movie is Lemony Snicket's Unfortunate,
Series
whatever.
of unfortunate events.
There you go. That
You almost
I was
got it.
so close.
One word.
If
Well,
I just,
If only you could read.
yeah,
he can't read good.
I don't need to.
Thanks to Audible. No.
While he conceded Holland,
Audible. I could have used you right there.
Yeah.
while he conceded Holland was caught running from the police, he argued that his client might have just been a hapless car thief who happened to just hop in the wrong car for the second car he switched to.
It's a public attorney, right?
It's believable.
That's
to a
public
degree.
defender. But also, if I'm the prosecutor, I'd be like, okay,
The bullet was his.
the bullet was his, and also, so who did he steal this Avalanche from? Like, where are those people?
Well,
if
so
he did it
the
at
guns
parking
might have
garage,
just been in the truck though too.
that is possible. You said it was his gun, so I
They
assumed
identified the guns as his, but what if they weren't?
possession is 9/10 of the law. I know that from experience.
I learned that from
And
Matilda.
that doesn't mean it's yours,
the
but
movie Matilda.
Yes. But in the
that.
eyes of the law, if it's in your car, they're going to say it's yours.
It's yours. 9 times the law. That's what it is. It's
But
in your
I still want to
possession.
know if they found the victims that say their Avalanche was stolen. But also thinking about it, if I had an Avalanche with guns and chopped up body, I'd be like,
cooler?
"Hey, we found your car. That's not mine."
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, I sold that a while ago.
Nope. Ha! And then I run away. I cover my nips.
Close the door.
I cover my nips, and then I run away. Ha!
Because the cameras identify you from your nipples.
And the nipple pixels are so advanced these
Yeah.
days. Like, it's a mess.
It's fucking nipple distance, dude. It's all individual for every human.
Yeah, these aren't fucking bumps on my.
measurements.
Yeah.
These aren't bumps on my areolas. These are foothills.
No human's nipples are the same distance apart. It's a fact.
no, it's a different-
Science
Really?
fact. I don't know, but it sounded believable.
It
sounds
didn't it?
believable.
It sounded
I believe
good.
Hey,
yeah.
we should do a survey measuring 100 people's distance between their nipples and see what it concurs to.
Hey, I just want to say to you guys real quick note. Send us pictures of your nipples so we can measure them.
Scientific.
Yeah, it's for science. It's a double-blind
I said
placebo.
guys, but I meant women. But you don't have to. It's fine. Don't.
Best picture gets a Starbucks card. Right?
All right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'll give you a macchiato for that.
I'm agreeing to that like I have any part in that Starbucks
Yeah.
card. Yeah, okay.
Let's get macchiatopolis. I'm sorry. It was a stretch.
Yeah.
Move on. Don't listen to me anymore.
Without risk, there's no reward.
Exactly.
Risk favors, what is it?
The bolds.
The bold.
Yeah. Risk does favor the bolds.
All right, so I'm just surprised at this public defender. I mean, just he's really pushing the issue, saying that it's the prosecution's job not only to prove that there was a body in the car, not if it was or not there, and the fact that if he killed it or not, like if he killed this thing.
Well, I think they can easily prove if a body was there. I mean, don't they have to have that to charge them?
I mean, the body was in the car.
Because
His argument is he switched trucks.
Yeah.
This was already in the truck he got into.
And his driver's license was in the guy's mouth.
Just happened to be.
I fumbled with my
I
wallet.
set my wallet down and it felt like a good place.
I was trying to pay for a Baconator and I sneezed and I huffed it back.
And then they're bringing up the guy's past and saying he's already an ex-con with prior felonies, back to the 80s, blah, blah, blah. You know, danger to the public. Let's send this guy back. This sounds kind of like a setup, though, too, at the same time.
Also sounds like a guilty person trying to get out of a
Yeah,
murder
because
charge.
where's his arms?
Yeah.
Where's the arms?
Yeah, it's a solid
Where's
point.
the fucking arms?
That's the
Where's the?
need
I
to
just
know.
want to know the victim from the avalanche. If you stole this car, because I mean, if it's an avalanche, I don't think you could just like bust the window and get in with a screwdriver.
Yeah, I need to know more about
Yeah.
the avalanche too.
Obviously, he's pleading not guilty.
He's got an avalanche of problems.
Police have not yet suggested a motive for the crime. He reiterated to the prosecution that they have yet to prove that Holland had knowledge of what was actually in the avalanche, and that he intentionally led and that he even intentionally led police to the evidence. They're saying that it's not connected at all. They're arguing dumb luck, wrong place, wrong time.
Hey, dummy, how'd you know about the evidence if you intentionally let us here?
Huh? Yeah. That's,
What?
That's never a lie.
The who?
What?
Yeah. So let me guess. They set his bail at 2 buffet tickets for Caesar's Palace. Breakfast buffet. For some reason, it's always more.
You'll see him on the next casino show.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
And that man's name is Carrot Top. No, it's not. What was the suspect's name? The alleged suspect's name?
Like
Whatever.
Eric Callahan or something. Callahan Auto.
Yeah. This week brought to you by Dusty Brake Parts.
Yeah, it was.
Dusty brake pods.
Hi, I'm Dusty Brake Parts.
The elixir from the 1950s. It'll cure all of your ails. Dusty brake pods, folks.
It's your penis, just pour some Coca-Cola on it.
Oh, don't touch me there. I've got Dusty Brake Pots, madam. How about a highball? Let's go listen to some jazz.
Oh my lord, I caught dusty brake pods on the cruise ship I was on last week.
You know, Dusty Brake Pots. Let's go smoke a jazz cigarette.
What do you think I'm a dancer? Of course I want to go smoke a
I already go by Mikey B. I think I should sink lower and be Dusty Brake Parts.
Dusty Brake Parts.
Hi there,
You need to
man.
make that a character with a skit.
One of those newsy hats.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dusty Brake Pots here, sponsored by Stickball.
You guys want to play some stickball?
Dusty brake pods, giving generations cancer since the 70s.
That's ridiculous. All right, well, is that it? You got anything else?
I like that.
Well, yeah, we're over on timing news. We gotta get the fuck out of here because it's gonna be